Hey y'all, today is Wednesday, August the 29th. Yes, I just laid down. As soon as I did a video, y'all, I laid down and God gave me a word. I'm trying to hurry up and get this word out. I don't remember everything. When I woke up, it was so much going on, distractions. It's throwing me off. Like, I woke up, I look at my phone, there's so much going on. Like, okay, y'all, let me go and get into this vision. Okay, the first part of this vision, it was this little girl. It was this little girl, and she was overdeveloped. She was overdeveloped. Like, her body was physically overdeveloped, but she was a little girl. And it seemed like the overseer or the person over this little girl had her like doing dancing, like into dancing and stuff like that. They had her like entertaining, like dancing, but she's still like a little girl, but she's overdeveloped. And so in the vision, they was asking me for advice dealing with this. And I told them, I was like, I wouldn't have my daughter. Like, this is what I'm saying in the vision, y'all. So I'm just speaking the vision. So they got this overdeveloped daughter, and they got her in entertainment through dance. They got her dancing through entertainment, but she is overdevelopment, which means it's a spirit of lust this being drawn to this little girl. So in the vision, they asked me about, what to do with the little girl, like as far as like what can she do. And I advised them not to put her in dance. Do not put this person in dance, because I'm telling them that dancing is overly sexualized, especially for kids and stuff like that. I was like, dancing is overly sexualized. I said, do not put them in dance. I kept telling them, don't put it in dance. I even suggest, like I said, even with my own kids, because see, I used to cut up. When I was young, I was cutting up. When I get on the floor, I cut up. Do you hear me? I won't put my kids in dance. I would not put my kids in dance for that one reason. Like, I know how I was. I know, like, even all my kids, if what's in me is in them, dancing is in my kids. Even my young kids, they gonna cut up. If they get a little piece of dancing, they gonna cut up out here. Like, they just gonna be, they gonna be they gonna be top notch over the top with it. But it's a spirit of lust that's operating through the crowd. So even if that daughter think it's innocent in nature, the fact that the spirit of lust is just floating around, the demon of lust, it's going to target their child, and people is going to lust after their child. And some people might not know their child age because of the development of their child. People might think their child is a different age than what it really is, and innocently. Like, this man don't even know this child age, but in this age was never disclosed. And then when something go wrong, they screaming, ooh, this man, this man, this man. But the age of this child was never even disclosed in the first place. And men physical, so they got they eye gates. So if they see it, that's another thing too. Like, men, they eye gates. It's through the eyes. So I was just telling them, do not put your child in dance. Like, that's all I was stressing. Like, do not do dance. Do not do dance. With this child, because this child is overdeveloped. Like, you do not want to do dance, because dancing is over sexualized. And especially with kids, especially if they overdeveloped, like, you're releasing this demon of lust. Like, the demon of lust is operating through this child who don't even know, because they mind, they just innocent in nature. They don't even know the attraction, really. In the beginning, they probably not know. At a certain point, they'll realize, ooh, I can get what I want with my body. But when they initially, like, in it, they mind not there. They mind not there yet. They're like even with my kids. I don't put too much emphasis on their looks. If you see her take pictures, like I do their hair, stuff like that, I don't put too much on money. I don't put too much on looks. Like, I'm not trying to, like, plant that seed in them, because they can get what they want with their looks when they figure that out. But I don't want them to figure it out yet. So I'm trying to conceal and protect them from that. I'm trying to conceal and protect them from money. Money not really no problem, but my kids think I'm the poorest thing on the planet Earth. I'm going to let them keep thinking it. But they don't see how blessed they really are. They don't really know all that. So I'm going to let them keep thinking we the poorest thing on planet Earth, y'all. But we ain't really struggling like what they think their mama doing. Like, they don't really know that. So I just let them think and believe it. And I just play the game like, nah, we watch it Tubi because Tubi is free. And we watch it with free, y'all. So it's going to be Tubi. Like, I'm not, like, planting no seeds in them. Even with money. Even with, okay, we can go dig. Like, sometime once a week, I might let them go out. And I might treat them to, like, a place where they can eat. And guess what? The one that I told y'all, high maintenance. And she's only 10. She's gonna eat at Tokyo Grill once a week. The one I told y'all pregnant with that was the most expensive. I said got good, they got expensive taste. The expensive one. I gotta time her. God said she got a financial favor on her now. Money gonna come to that one. But once a week when I let the kids, okay, what y'all wanna eat? She's gonna pick Tokyo Grill at least once a week. Like once a week she wants Tokyo Grill. And I let them eat what they want to eat, and she gonna pick her Tokyo Grill, and we go do our Tokyo Grill once a week. She ain't had to cheat. I ain't took her there yet. I'm trying to ease it up, because it's a habit I ain't trying to keep with them. But back to this vision. I had the vision. The kids, they're going to be overly sexualized. Satan is going to use the spirit of lust on these kids if you put them in dance. If you put them in dance now, and they got over-sexualized bodies, just like these grown women now, but they little kids now, you got them in dance, and you just want them to do something productive, it's going to release the spirit of lust over them. Like, it's just a setup. It's just a perversion. And, I released something about somebody saying inversion, which is the same thing. It's a perversion. Like, you just want them, okay, they can dance, okay, but just to keep that demon of lust away, you might have to find another thing that they like to do. In the vision, I even was asking the girl, I was like, so what do you like to do besides dance? I know my kids cut up. I know if I put my kids in dance, they going to be all over the place everywhere. Like, I already know this. Like, I already know they going to be unstoppable out here. Because I used to, woo! Y'all, I know how to naturally dance now. Like, I can see somebody do so I can do the same exact thing. I don't even dance now because of the spirit of lust. I can't even dance. I don't dance. I can dance. I naturally, like, it's in me to naturally dance. Like, I don't have to go through and I could just look at somebody and do the same exact dance and never had no training, never been taught. Like, that's one of my gifts, dancing. But because of the spirit or the demon of lust, I don't even dance. I can't dance because my dancing is too provocative and it's just going to invoke that spirit of lust on whoever watch me. Whoever watch me is the spirit of lust going to come on them. So I don't dance. Just out of that respect, but naturally, it's in me to dance naturally. So if it's in me to dance naturally, it's in my kids to do the same thing. Because of the spirit of lust, I would not put my kids in dance. That's one thing that they won't do is dance. Not right now. But I know if I put them in dance, they're going to be probably top-notch the best, like, because it's in them. Like, it's a natural gift that's in them, but I'm trying to keep this demon of lust away from them. So I won't put my kids in dance for that reason. I would not put them in dance. I won't even dance. I don't go out. I don't do nothing. But if I see somebody do anything, I do pop it, do the same dance, and I'm going to cut up with it. Like, I'm just going to cut up with it. But because of the demon of lust, I just choose not to dance. Like, I choose not to dance. All my dancing is extremely provocative. Like, if I do anything, if anybody see me do it, it naturally, that's just what it's going to be. So I choose not to dance, y'all. I really do choose not to dance. I don't even try to even learn what other people doing because it just, if I do it, the spirit of lust is just automatically just going to float. The demon of lust is going to float through the air. So I just choose not to dance because that demon of lust is just lurking. And now he's lurking in these little kids, y'all. He's lurking in these kids. He wants you to put your kids in dance school. He wants that demon of lust to be on your child. And all you doing is putting in dance class, but it's a spirit of lust. Especially if they got through their eye gates. They way more developed than just a normal average child. And these kids nowadays is developing way faster. My daughter is 10 years old. She is probably my height. She is bigger than her little sisters, y'all. And she is only 10 years old. She is taller than her little sisters. She is taller than her big sisters. And she is 10. She taller than them. And she 10 years old. And they the big sisters. But she taller than them. So, I mean, you can look on my picture. Even my picture that I took with the chief of police. She's 10 years old on that picture. Look how tall she is on that picture. So, I mean, you look at her, me, her, and the chief police all going head up on that picture. You look at her height now, and she's 10. So, with these kids being overly developed, I was suggesting no dance. Sometimes I do be thinking like, oh, I should put, because I know they're going to cut up. Like, I know they're going to be good. Like, I know that if they get into dance, I know it's going to be a lot of opportunities for them in dance. Them two back there, I know it's going to be a lot of opportunity. If they were anything like me, and then they going to take it up a notch. But I was cutting up now. I was at top. Like, it was hard to get on this level up here. So if they only, so I know they gonna take it up higher than they mama now. You gotta outdo your mama out here. To all my kids, you gotta outdo your mama now. I done set the bar high. So if I set it this high, you gotta come harder than me now. So my kids, if they get into dance, it's gonna be plenty of opportunities, plenty of doors gonna open for them in dance. The only reason why I don't let them do dance is simply because the demon of lust. That's the reason why they can't do dance. The demon of lust. Yeah, you want to just do activity, because me and my sister. Oh yes. Once we jump in the club, me and my sister, that's all you need in the club. You ain't need nobody else. They had to come to the club. No other females. Me and my sister had the club held down, tied down. But that demon of lust, when I look at my kids, I'm like, yeah, I could open them up and mentally just be like, oh, y'all, come on, let's get into dance. But it's so sexualized. And with them developing so early, that demon of lust is so prevalent among it. The demon of lust is just going to be prevalent among it. Like, it's no way around it. Like, I even be looking at, now they might can get into a different type of dance, but you talking about, like, hip-hop, where you doing, like, just the culture type style of dancing, I want to put them in there. Now, my kids, they'll have to do, maybe they could do performing arts dancing or something, like ballet. Like, yeah, they got on tutus, but it's not sexualized, like some of the street stuff going on to y'all people. I can hear y'all voices. I can hear people talking through the thing. And when you try to find a way out, then they got this and they ain't really got no clothes. They all out, they all exposed, but it ain't the same demon of lust on it. It ain't the same demon of lust. Now, you do have perverts out, so it don't matter what you put on. You can walk around and you have on sweatshirt and pants, and if it's a spirit of perversion on the person, and they like little kids, they gonna like them just because they're a kid, not what they got on. But you do have certain things that they can get in. The praise team, I'm like, okay, they might could do the praise team, and it might not be that so sexualized in a sense, but the dance, you have to find something that's just not just centered so sexually just around that whole element, and that'd be kind of hard, because even when I be looking at God got my spiritual eyes open, I just be like, dog, they're too sexualized. Even for little kids, even with them thinking they having fun, it just released this demon of lust and demon of pedophilia. Because you attract to little kids, and you see little kids popping and dancing all over the place. It's really gonna trigger that demon in that person. You don't know you triggering a demon, but you triggering the demon in that person by doing all that other extra stuff. Like, you just a kid, just So I was trying to even give advice. I was like, well, okay, what do you like? Like, I was talking to the little girl, like, what do you like? Like, what do you like to do out here besides dance? I said besides dance. And I really was trying to dig to see what else can she do, what other gifts that this person actually like and get. Because you got to enjoy what you do. And God, when he give you gifts and talent, it's just going to be a connection where you just one with the gift. So it's going to be something that you like. If he give you the ability to do whatever it is that he give you to do, you're going to have a liking and drawing to that gift, so to speak. Before everybody make you hate the gift. Because at a certain point, man make you hate the gift that God instilled in you and told you that you supposed to, that you won with. So, I was talking to the little girl in the dream, and I was just trying to figure out what else can she do, but the dance was just so sexualized. It was just like so sexualized, and the parents, they just really just like, okay, she good at dancing. She was just like a little entertainer, really just on stage. But the fact that she was so overdeveloped, in this vision through my eyes, she was extremely overdeveloped. but she was underage, and no grown man would have knew this girl age. Nobody would have knew this age by somebody on stage just performing, and you ain't got no kind of contact other than what you seeing on stage. Nobody would have knew this girl age, like, period. Like, she more developed than me. Yeah, y'all. I think everybody more developed than me, but she was more developed than me. So just be cautious of these your kids, and it's just a spirit of lust just lurking in the air. So I saw that. I saw that right there. So we go into that, and the vision, this dream jump. So when this dream jump, the same little girl stuff is in this vision, but this vision, it was like, it was a doll. It was a doll in this vision. In this vision, I'm just speaking through the spiritual lens that God is showing me. So, but one way or another, I was speaking on Jezebel. I was speaking on the spirit Jezebel. I was like, ain't no way I have a Jezebel around me. Because, see, if God is supposed to send you your kingdom husband and your wife, and you got a Jezebel spirit lurking around you through your friends, through your family, through whoever, that's just gonna create a lot of problems for you and what God is trying to give you as far as your other mate, your other person. So in this dream right here, it was like God is like, it was like it was a Jezebel spirit in the air. So if you got a Jezebel spirit in the air, do you want a Jezebel spirit around your husband? Do you want a Jezebel spirit? I'm being transparent. Do you want a Jezebel spirit around your husband? To you women. So if your best friend got the spirit of Jezebel on them, why you hang around your Jezebel friend and you got a husband and you got this person who you might, I'm gonna say husband because God deal with husband, all that other stuff, okay, whatever. But if you married, if you got your kingdom spouse, why would you hang around your best friend that got a spirit of Jezebel on them just for them to be tempted to want your husband because they got a spirit of Jezebel on them? Like, it's like you got these friendships, you associating yourself with the spirit of Jezebel, and the spirit of Jezebel is gonna tear up your relationship all the way around. That's what the spirit of Jezebel do. It's gonna tear that whole relationship up. Oh, you okay? You married? Oh, okay. But that's your best friend. But your best friend is creating so much mess because he got a spirit of Jezebel on. Like, ain't no way. It ain't no way you're gonna be able to have that type of relationship with your man. And you got your best friend who got spirit of Jezebel on them, and you kicking it with Jezebel all day, every day. But you got your husband over here, and you think you gonna be able to juggle the Jezebel spirit and your husband? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, babe, do that. And that's what a lot of people doing. They saying they want their husband. They might even have their husband. They might even have their soulmate. They might even have their kingdom husband, kingdom wife. But see, you associated with Jezebels out here. You associated with them, like you kicking it with them. And then, but you don't think that same demon that tear up all these other relationships for other people is going to also tear up your relationship too. I don't care how close you kicking and rocking with them. Why would you want a Jezebel around your husband? Why would you want a Jezebel around your wife to you men? Why would you want that? That Jezebel ain't playing with no relation. When it comes to relationship, oh no, that Jezebel spirit ain't playing with it. It's turned it down. It's turned down. Anything that God ordained and said it is holy. Anything that's good in God's eyes, that Jezebel spirit is turning it down. And this vision, I specifically said Jezebel. I specifically called that demon out. You know, I told you before when I did the other video earlier how the lady was calling out the demons. In this vision right here, I called it Jezebel out. I was like, that Jezebel. It's like y'all hooked up and y'all clicked up with these Jezebels. I guess it sounds good when your best friend talking about all the stuff they doing to all these other people relationships and what they got going on with these other relationships and all this drama they keep up. But just keep in mind now, to y'all people, you trying to establish a relationship yourself. You trying to make sure you find somebody, so you want that same person who you kicking with, your BFF, to be around you when you got your man that God has sent you. The same drama that this person keep up with everybody else. But you kick it with them every day because y'all cool, y'all be friends. But then you jumping in your own relationship. You think you going to bring that spirit with you into your relationship and it's going to be at peace? Ain't going to be no peace. Ain't no peace come behind it. So you got that Jezebel spirit around. As soon as you get in a relationship As soon as you got something going for yourself with somebody, as soon as God sends you somebody that might be good, can help you, that Jezebel spirit is going to tear your relationship and your interaction with these people up. It's a demon on a rampage, especially with relationships, especially with God or ordained relationships. Get rid of the Jezebels. To y'all people that's hooked up and clicked up with these Jezebels in y'all life, get rid of the Jezebels. The Jezebel is your best friend now. You know they keep up a lot of mess with everybody and everything they got going on. They got all these drama with all these other people and all these other families. They turn up these families, destroying these families. But you rocking with them every day. So one day when you get your own family, that same Jezebel demon don't care. It's going to come tear it up. It's going to come tear it down. So this is a warning. This right here is a warning that God is sending out. Get rid of the Jezebels that's around you. Or you can't get your relationship. You ain't going to have no relationship. You ain't going to have no thriving relationship with a Jezebel spirit lingering around you. You is not going to have that. You got to get rid of the Jezebels. If you want what God got for you, or you want your God-appointed person, you got to get rid of that Jezebel that's hanging around you through your family, through your friends, who you kick it with all day, every day. It sound good when they sleeping with the next person, husband or wife. That sound real good. Ooh, that's the tea for the day. But guess what? That same Jezebel spirit gonna jump on your husband. And then what you gonna be looking like and what you gonna be doing. Why would you even want something like that around you? Like if God gave you a husband or wife, which is sacred, why would you want something sacred to be around all that right there anyway? Why would you want to be around all that? You better be trying to protect what God got for you out here. You better be trying to protect what God got out here for you, including your significant other. You better be trying to protect it. And protecting it means some of these friends who rocking with Jezebel all day, every day, you got to cut them loose. You got to pick and choose. Do you want to hang with Jezebel all day and listen to Jezebel destroy all these families all around? Just destroy families and relationships. Do you want to deal with the Jezebel spirit that's in your friends all day, or do you really want something for yourself? And do you really want something good? Because God going to send you something good, but you got that Jezebel lingering around. That Jezebel finna turn it upside down. That Jezebel spirit, woo! It ain't coming to play. It's coming to kill, steal, destroy. So that's what it's going to do with your relationship. It's coming to kill, steal, destroy. Yeah. So I just had a dream about Jezebel. I had a dream about Jezebel. Because the dream had jumped from the kids being sexualized to something dealing with relationships and these Jezebels. And these Jezebels lingering in these people, friends, families, just all around. It's lingering in people around, people close to you. They lingering around Jezebel. She lingering and jumping around in people close to you. Then you get in these relationships. Your whole relationship just going sour. That Jezebel is on it. She is not going to let you be in no relationship, be happy in no relationship. Not with nothing good. Now, if it's something that is messed up, tore down, something ain't said for God, then she good with that. But if you got something sent by God, somebody that's actually good for you, she coming to tear all that down. She is coming to tear all that down. So y'all beware of the company that you keep. Beware of the company that you keep. I'm trying to drag this relationship. I'm trying to drag this right here on. I am trying to drag this on. God, what else you need me to say about this Jezebel that I saw? What else you want me to say about Jezebel? Jezebel destroying all these relationships. And y'all letting her. Because that's y'all best friend. Jezebel is y'all best friend. So y'all got Jezebel hanging around y'all while y'all got a God-ordained husband and wife. God has sent you somebody. But see, you don't want to let Jezebel go. You want to keep Jezebel around. You want her to be around. You like her. You know, you and her, y'all like best friends. Y'all like clicked up. But then you can't even get into no, but you crying out to God for a relationship. You crying out to God. You want a husband. You want a wife. But you clicked up with Jezebel. How that's going to work? Like, how is that going to even work, y'all? Explain that to me. How is that going to work? You crying out to God. He heard your cry. You want a husband. You want a wife. But you ain't even trying to let Jezebel go. So how you think they're going to end? Like, how do you think that's going to, like, what kind of, like, how is that supposed to end, y'all? If you got a husband, God then actually sent you a husband or wife, and you got Jezebel as your best friend. How is that going to end? I'm going to let y'all figure that one out. Yeah, y'all, I just woke up. My hair is just a mess. I was like, oh, I got to do this video before I forget. And then I had so much stuff in between. Cause I looked at my phone like, oh, I got to do this. So I was like in a rush. And I'm trying to like speak this drain while it's fresh. Okay, God, I spoke on the over sexualization through dance. In the vision, they was trying to figure out what else can I do. So I understand that it's a lot of parents, and dance seemed to be the easiest thing to put your child in. Like, oh, let's just put them in dance. Which is certain types of dance that you can put them in, but it's a lot of dance that's overly sexualized too. So you have to be careful with what you trying to put them in. Just find other stuff that they like to do. Like in dream, I was like, so what you like to do? So I started there. Okay, you like to do what? Okay, well, we're going to get you into that. Okay, you can do it instruments. You know, like I'm supposed to get my kids into instruments, actually. So one of my daughters, like, I'm supposed to put her in violin, and the other one want to learn electric guitar. So I probably even doing that with them. So I probably put them in electric guitar, violin. Like, I try to find other activities around dance. I honestly do, because spirit of lust is released. The demon of lust, I ain't gonna say spirit, I'm calling it a demon. The demon of lust is released when the kid be out dancing and you just thinking, oh, they just popping and it just looks so cute. In the eyes of a demon, it's over sexualized. It's all sexualized in the eyes of the demon. So God let me look through the eyes of an actual demon, and it's nothing cute about it. Nothing cute about it. In the spiritual realm, in the eyes of a demon, it's nothing cute about it. Now, in our eyes, because we got this veil, we are spiritually asleep. We like, oh, that looks so cute. Oh, that looks so cute. But in the eyes of a demon, or in the spiritual realm altogether, you're going to see a whole bloop, flippy. It's nothing cute about it if you look it through that lens. So, try to find, God just saying, try to find other things that your child can do. If they doing something and it's dance and it's overly sexualized, look at other stuff that they possibly can do. They can possibly learn an instrument, music. They could do, it's lots of other stuff that kids can learn, other gifts and talents kids can learn. But like I said, dance kind of natural for me. I just stopped because it was overly sexualized. And doors were just going to open for me. If I just stuck with dancing, doors were just going to open. I just stopped. I don't even dance. I got 5 girls. I won't even dance because I got 5 girls. I won't dance. But I just won't dance because of them. I'm like that spirit that once one of my kids catch on to dancing, woo! So I keep them away from that right there. I'm like, y'all do whatever y'all want to do. Stay away from the dance, for real. So, in the vision, the reason why I'm speaking is because it was asked in vision, and the little girl, they were just like trying to figure out like, well, what can she do? Because I think everybody just drawn to this dance. That's just kind of what's put in our face. But it's a lot that they can do. They can do sports, all different kind of sports. It's so much activity, so much that they can do out there. So, it's different styles of dance too. All of it's not sexualized, but I'm talking about the sexualized type dance. And that's what I'm talking about. The sexualized dance and the dance they attract the spirit of lust. So that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Just look see what to do. Like it's plenty to do. My kids, they got so much stuff lined up. I can't really speak on everything. God don't want me speaking on everything right now. It'll be at a later date. I'll let y'all know everything that's going on with them and stuff like that. Like a lot of stuff that's going on because it's in motion right now. I can't speak on a lot of stuff going on. So I can't even speak on nothing really going on with nothing right now because we all in motion with a lot of stuff right now. Once everything come together, once everything locked, once we like everything, like we in a better position, then I speak on what we got going on. But we got a lot of stuff going on, y'all. There's so much stuff going on right now. And so I can't speak on all that. But try to find other stuff for your kids. Do instruments. You can do sports. They got a lot of sports. They got a lot to do, really. Yes, you're gonna have to pay for it. You got to pay for whatever they got going on. And that's why I got the second job, because my kids, they do a lot of extracurricular. And so I really got the second job to support their extracurricular activities. They gotta stay busy. They gotta stay busy. Them two right there. They got their mom in their blood. They need to stay busy all year. So I got the second job for extracurricular too, to support what I need to do for them. That's another reason why. So it's gonna cost a little money. I prayed about it. I was like, well, God, I want to get them in this extracurricular activity. I need some more money, which means I may need another job to support it. And he made it happen. But I had to go before God, because God, he not. As soon as I get a job, I have a vision. I'm getting fired from the same job. Like, God, do not be wanting me to work. And I be telling my kid, I ain't gonna be here long. As soon as God give me the vision, I'm leaving. I be like, y'all, I ain't gonna even be here that long. Dog, I done had a dream I got fired. Dog, I had a dream I wasn't here no more, y'all. I ain't gonna even be here. God, he gonna let me know. Like, But because they do a lot of extracurricular activity, that's why I'm doing this. So, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. This video 30 minutes. I dragged it on as long as I could, because that Jezebel spirit. Y'all better watch out for these people y'all kidding and hanging around with all day, every day. Then you screaming you want a husband. Then you screaming you want a wife. But look at the people, the company that you keeping, though. But you the first one screaming you want this, you want that, you lonely, you want a relationship. But look what you hanging around, though. You hang around these Jezebels out here. It ain't gonna work. The two don't mix. Water and oil, the two don't mix. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And y'all enjoy y'all day.